We go from Monday Night Football into Friday Night Lights once again, all in the same week, as it is state playoff time. Big win Monday night. You get right back after it, Jason. Friday Night Football back over at Regina. No rest for the weary here this time of the season.
No, and what an emotional game. That's the beauty of high school sports, specifically football. The ebb and flow of emotions that go into a high school football game. The Bears are ahead 13-0. And then had a would-be interception. They drop it. Pella Christian goes down and scores. Then Pella Christian stops the Bears. They go down and score to take the lead. Then the Bears take the lead. Then they tie it. Then the Bears take the lead. Then a couple big plays, like an interception from Kindon. You got a kickoff return for a touchdown after Pella Christian. It's just, that's what I love about high school football. And then it gets even more fun. Yeah. I mean, it really, in the end, when you look at it on paper, people around here, we have a lot of respect for people have for what West Branch has accomplished. Regina has that respect. I have a lot of respect for what the Regals have accomplished. It's number 1, Regina, versus number 2, West Branch. But really, it's just a playoff football game for the opportunity to play in the Unidome.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you look at a game like this that you come in and there's so many things going on. You talk about 5-time defending champs. You talk about this, that, or the other thing, whatever streaks there are. But you know what? It all boils down to, I mean, to borrow a paraphrase of Hoosiers, the field's still 110 yards by 52 yards. You still play for 48 minutes. Everybody's wearing pads. Everybody's wearing helmets. You know, it's 2 high school football teams. Anything can happen as long as you come out and stay focused. Good things could be going the Bears' way.
All right, there's going to be emotions. It's just the way it is. These 2 teams have a very good rivalry in all sports. They're only 8 miles apart. But really, they're looking at West Branch. This is just the next team on their schedule. It might be the best team they've played all year. I'm pretty sure Regina may be the best team we play all year. Pella Christian, no slouch, man. No. That was a great football team. Hats off to Coach Kakbrinski and that team. We're going to see a lot of them next year. But Regina's a very good football team. They haven't lost a 1A football game since 2009. I mean, that's pretty impressive. But, again, those games don't matter. The next game on the schedule is West Branch versus Regina. Winner gets to keep playing. The loser goes home, and that's football. That's the beauty of the emotions of high school football.
Careful with that football reference. That's football. It might be negative around here in this part of the state. But you look, and so many times you look to kind of get some tendencies, statistics. You look down the list, and basically equal. I mean, I've got the sheet right here. 237 to 236 rushing, 161 to 162 passing, 398.8 to 398.2 total yards. I mean, these 2 teams are basically mirror images of each other. Physical up front, they like to run the football, they'll throw it if they have to. They like to do a lot of different things.
There's going to be speed on the outside. There's going to be big helmet on the inside. West Branch throws the ball a little bit more, has completed for more yardage than Regina. Their quarterback is extremely athletic. Nathan Stenger is an all-state basketball player, too. He's a tremendous, tremendous athlete. You look at all their skill position players, and that's where West Branch's strength really is. You think about that. You've got, oh, man, it's really even not just from the yardage. You look at Aaron Barnes, Devin Kendon, Luke Lennox, Matt Shaver, Hunter Wargo, Cooper Kabla. You could go down the list for Regina. You could say Justin Hunter. Well, Nick Phillips, hopefully he's healthy, and I expect him to play. You got Nick Phillips, you got Justin Hunter, you got Sam Lincoln, who's never played football before, but he's lights out fast. Jack Jensen, Ethan Suckamel, Ethan Rapp. They've got a lot of kids that play, and then up front, that's where it's made. You got good linemen over there. I got a sophomore in Stevie Seal. Their best lineman is a junior in Jakey Brinkman, or Jared Brinkman. Sorry, Jake's the older one. And, it's just, on paper, it was not just things. It's going to be a fun football game, man. I don't know what else you can say. Yeah. But remember, people need to remember, Stephen, it's an exciting game. It's a quarterfinal football game. It should be exciting. Throw aside that it's West Branch and Regina and they're 8 miles apart. You've got a number 1 and number 2 team. You've got 2 really good football teams playing, and that's the way the playoffs should be set up, and they are.
Yep, that's the way it is. And like we said, Friday night, 7 o'clock start over at Regina. If you can't make it over there, well, we invite you to get there early, first off, to get a parking spot and get a seat. If you can't make it, go ahead and tune in to the Bearcast right here at westbranchfootball.com as well. West Branch and Regina, trip to the Unidome on the line. Number 1 versus number 2. It's going to be a big one.
You know what, Matt? We'd be remiss, and it would not be, I don't think, doing justice to the things that we've tried, that you've started creating on the website, that we've really began to build kind of in a small entity here by not saying, if we didn't say thank you to the gentlemen who were part of the Bearcast.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Stephen Grace, Mike Quinlan, Jerry Flegel. It's been a really fun season, and Friday, unfortunately, will be the last broadcast of the season. As you know, we are. Well, most likely it will be, unless some strings can be pulled. But just the way that Iowa High School Athletic Association and playoffs and all that kind of stuff works, and broadcasting rights at the Dome, if we were to win Friday, works. We are not able to do a broadcast. Unless you have an FM or AM radio station we could use, we could broadcast then. But yeah, unfortunately, won't be able to. So this will be the last broadcast of the year this Friday. And you know, Stephen Grace, Mike Quinlan, and Jerry Flegel have done a tremendous job. As you know, you and I fully expected them to do. It's an incredible team, you know, that we have, and you know, having Stephen on board is wonderful. He kind of a crazy idea, I think, started last year, not just with the broadcast, but bringing Stephen on too, helping out, you know, Mike, you know, on the road games on the video, doing all the audio stuff here at home last year, and you know, this year we've been able to combine those two together, and it's been I think it's been an incredible incredible duo, really. And then adding Jerry on the sideline, I think that's a really neat experience, especially since he's been able to interview Coach Ty Lee on the sideline, you know, right before the second half starts. You know, it's just a lot of neat things that you really, you know, a couple other programs are doing radio broadcasts, but I mean, not to toot our own horn, but it's really not. It's nothing spectacular, to be honest. So I really, you know, I'm really happy for what Stephen and Mike have been able to do along with Jerry.
And if you guys feel the same way, those of you that listen from Frenchie and France, those in Saudi Arabia or Hawaii or Oklahoma or wherever you may be, or Matt McElrath in Ames was listening to the Bears second round game versus Pella Christian. At the bottom of this page where we've posted this video, there's a comment section. Do your best. Say thank you to Stephen and Mike and Jerry. Let them know that you're really thankful for having the opportunity just to listen to the Bears when you can't make it there physically, because we are so humbled. And finally, in that, to say thank you to a lot of our sponsors that have made this possible the last couple years. We got Julian Dan Hayes at EMS Detergent Services, Bauer Drywall, Liberty Communications.
Yeah, Liberty Communications, as you said, Casa Tequila here in West Branch and surrounding areas as well. Brent Donahoe at Plato Farms.
Brent Deb Donahoe.
Brent Deb Donahoe at Plato Farms. And just, you know, a lot of other people behind Hodge Construction, absolutely, yeah, for sponsoring our player profile. So there's just a lot of other people behind the scenes too that you know, kind of made this all gel together, and we certainly appreciate it.
We do this. The Bearcast is for you, the Bear fan. So make sure you're listening on Friday night. And if you want to relive a lot of these things, a lot of these memories that these gentlemen have built for you this year, beautiful thing about this guy right here, you can do that right on the website by going to the schedule, going to the recap, should be Bearcast. Right there you can click on it, listen to every game all over again, live it up. Hopefully on Friday night with another victory, you can listen to all 12 of them as we build our way up to the Dome. First things first. But thanks, guys. The Bearcast is one of a kind.